All right, hello everybody. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to play a little American Truck Simulator, and we are going to add in a new mod that I found today and show you how to do all the settings and show you kind of the difference with it. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so Realistic Physics mod. Let's take a look at this one. I just got it the other day. Been playing with it in my main profile. So we're going to go to this. This is my realistic economy, trying to play real with this. And I'm going to walk you through putting this mod in, where I put it in my order. It seems to be working so far. We're even going to go through the recommended settings from the mod, the creators. And then we'll go in and play with it a little bit. And I'll kind of point out some of the stuff that I notice with it and a change that I make myself. So without further ado, let's have at it. So here we are, Realistic Physics by Serial Black. Let's see what it says here. Realistic air ride driver seat. Will bounce with speed bumps, and it definitely does. Rough roads, all that. I think with his settings, this is a little much. I kind of tone it down. This one right here, realistic braking in good and bad weather. No more stopping on a dime. That is very true, to where I have turned braking down quite a bit myself to make it feel a little bit more, to make it feel better. This takes it to a whole new level. So I can't say if it's real or not, or as close to realistic, but I imagine it is. You know, these are big, heavy trucks. And if you got a big, heavy load, I'm sure it's going to take some time to slow down. This definitely shows that in that game. Truck bouncing and leaning. Yeah, definitely the bouncing, leaning too, but I kind of had my settings to where I was getting some of that anyways, and I don't notice a huge change with that, but definitely a change. This is an interesting thing that I'm not super familiar with, but I guess it's happening, but engine brakes, retard are much less effective. Okay. Responds closer to that of a real truck. Not an F1 engine. So revving is slower, takes more time to settle down. And that I kind of noticed too. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get it added in there and get to the game. I like to put it down below. So I go like sound, like the background thing, and then I do all my sounds, and then it's like AI interface stuff and physics. And then I go into like truck parts, trucks, and trailer stuff. So I will put it here with the AI type things. I'm also going to add one more to this while we're here. So I'm going to put the realistic physics right at the end of the route advisor. And let's go find the other one I want to add. This one, AST Advanced Traffic. I've enjoyed this one. I have another traffic one, even though that's not what this video is about. This one, that was pretty good, but it makes it a little heavy. Frustratingly heavy at times. I haven't played with the 149 update. Maybe it's better. I don't know. If it's the same and just they made it working, then I'm not really interested. It's an okay one. It definitely gives you more traffic, which is a little more realistic. But it can be excessive at times, and they can get kind of like bogged down, locked up, and you'll sit there forever when you shouldn't. So far I've had more enjoyment out of this one. But we'll add that in there, and I put that down right around these two. Traffic. I don't remember where they were supposed to go. But I think it was in this realm. So we'll just put it there and see how it does. Okay. And then let's get into this game. Now, we're going to have to go do some screen cap here and hit the website for Serial Black to show you the settings that they want to use and recommend. And I don't remember them 100%, so I'll need to look at it anyways. If you're not familiar with my channel and this realistic economy mod, I'm doing a little series on it with this truck, the 359, the Outlaw 359. Doing like an owner-operator, bought this truck used, beat up for real cheap, and we're working to restore it. I just recently bought it, so I haven't had the opportunity to restore it yet. I've got 30 grand in my account, and we're just trying to save up to do it. A full restoration on this truck in-game is going to cost over 100,000. I don't remember exactly. So I got a ways to go. Anyways, with the mod, let's get to it. With the settings. So let's bring up Serial Black. Okay. I need to add display capture. I'll turn that off. Okay, here we go. So we're in Serial Black modding website. You just come to that, serialblackmodding.com. And this Realistic Physics one is free from him. I do plan on buying one or two of the engine packs. I'm interested in this one. And I'm interested in this one. I'd maybe go this one too. I'm not sure. I think this one actually comes with the X also, ISX and X. Don't quote me. Well, we can look. Yes, X12 and X15s. So I'd maybe get that pack. I like the Z mods. I use those. Nothing against these. I've never tried them. I'm interested in them, so that may be a future purchase here. Until then, we got the Realistic Physics mod. And you download this, install it into your mod folder. I imagine if you're in this, you know how to do that. But you would just download it and then add it to your documents, American Truck Simulator, and mods. And then put the file in there, an SCS file for it, which should already be in here, right there. So I've just added it to that. And then you go in your game, go into your mods, and add it like we did at the beginning. So anyways, in here with your pictures, it gives a little bit of how to set everything up. So a big part of this is this physical camera movement, which I had never messed with. I set these as he shows. 160 and 100. And then this one, the clutch. This was a pretty drastic change for me because I just had the standard clutch stock settings for, I'm using a Logitech G29. And you had to really push that clutch in all the way. If you just missed it by, it felt like a fraction of an inch, then you'd miss a gear. So this setting has changed it a lot. You got a bit more dead space right at the beginning, but then it engages very quickly and has kind of a small throw. And I really like it. I think that's how real trucks are more like that. You know, you don't have to push it all the way to the floor. It's pretty close up to the beginning part of your throw. So I made that adjustment, really enjoy it. And then I set all these up as intended. There's one in here that I do different. And I think it's excessive in this game. But I've only tried it on one truck really, so maybe that truck is a little more sensitive to it. I'm not 100% sure. But the one that I find excessive is this uneven surface simulation. That I ended up tuning down to 100. Everything else I put exactly the same. This one I've been playing with. I find it at 50 has been pretty good for me. I think I might have. We'll take a look. We'll try. We'll play with this one. I had most of my stuff very close to this. Initially, without the mod, I had, well, you'll see when we get in there. I have this at 30, I think, and similar here, 30, with this at 75. This might be at 85 or close to that. This I had down lower, I think. And then this is a duplicate picture of the physical camera movements. So let's get into the game. Oh, let me take a drink. A little orange juice. So let's get into the game and we'll go through these settings. I remember 9 and 35. That's 160 and 100. And then, so I probably won't need to come back to that, but you can just leave that up if you need to. And then there's one more we're going to go over after we set all those. Okay. So in the settings here, we got H shifter. So steering range, he had 1080 on it. I leave it at 900. Brake intensity, we got to bump that down. I had it at 60 already. So we're at 35 for these. These go down to 20. 20 and 20. And let's double check on that. Yes, 20. Trailer. It doesn't show the truck stability. That's a little bit of a bummer, honestly. I wish it did. Because I don't know what he sets the truck stability at. But the trailer stability 20, and I put the truck at 22. And they seem to be pretty good. This is one I feel like you could probably adjust a little bit to your liking. And the drive shaft torque also. I'm leaving it 100 for now. Suspension stiffness. What was that one? See, I already forgot. Goodness. 20. And then 50 for that. And then 180. And I don't do that one at 180. So 20, 50, and I put it at 100. Suspension stiffness, 20. I feel like this one could maybe bump up a bit, honestly. Maybe 30. Cabin, we'll put that at 50. I'm finding that fine, and we'll leave that at 100. Okay. I do all the simulation stuff that I can. Don't have automatic headlights and stuff. Automatic blinker off, yep. All right. So now to the physical camera movement. 160 for this one. And I think that one was 100, right? 160 and 100, yes. Okay. And then we go back to the clutch stuff. Everything else stays the same. Let's go to the clutch. So we go change our clutch. Clutch. We want a 9%, which is pretty good. And we want 35%. And inverted. Boom. So you can see, like, I mean, you can't see my foot, but I don't have to push less than halfway for all of it to get your full engagement. And it feels like it engages really quickly as you're letting it out. So you got to really feather that, fine tune. And I'm having a little hard time getting used to it, but it's okay. Let's make sure our steering wheel is centered. Now this one is a key. Let's find this one. This is key here. Force feedback, yes. Overall gain, that was turned down a little bit. Centering at high speed, yes. Centering at low speed. I think I've been fine with those. Let's bump that up and see if we like it. I think it actually helps just kind of tone it a little bit. Terrain surface, that's fine. Bumps and collisions, yeah. Understeer slip. I'm pretty good with that. So this is where we're gonna go. So let's go look at this. Steering sensitivity and steering non-linearity. That is a key one in here. So it says in this mod, let's go back a little bit. Brakes don't stop on a dime. It's an 80K plus pound vehicle, not a smart car. Cornering is closer to real thing. You can even roll over on straight if you swerve too aggressively. Tires slip on wet and dirt roads with heavy loads and only one axle. How much and depends on kind of a wheel. So that's kind of cool. Truck's lean. Your seat has been adjusted to feel more like an air seat. Wind resistance. Getting to 80 takes power. Low horsepower trucks will struggle to hold, and I'm noticing that too, and that's pretty cool. All right, but let's get to the wheel. So I'm using a Logitech G29 myself, and I'm going to bring up one more thing. You want your Logitech Hub app. If you don't have that, you'll have to download that. And I set it default. I just leave default. I set the profile for this game. Steering sensitivity, I put to 10. All the way down to 10. And I do it for Euro Truck Simulator also. And so far, my tests, it automatically switches to the profile when you're running the app. And it seems to have been working. You can tell if you're at that 10 versus default and stock. So set that to 10 in the hub. And then in the game, setting it full right, all the way right for sensitivity, and all the way left for non-linearity. So sensitivity is all the way right, and this one is all the way left. And it makes the truck feel heavier, slower turning, a little sluggish, which they kind of are. You don't have an F1 car that just is super responsive. It's big. It's a lot of moving parts and big tires, and they're heavy. And so, all right. Well, that's it. That's what you set up. We are good to go. Let's go give this a drive and do a trip with it. Let's see, what do we got? I haven't played this one for a little while, about a week. So let's see where we're at. Let's check where we last delivered to also. Oh, we're in a delivery. I totally forgot. We're finishing out a delivery. I did a great parking job there. Okay, so let's see. We're going Jackson. Expected Thursday, 10 to 4, okay. 7 hours remain. 38,000 pounds. That's a heavy tractor. Autonomous tractor. Well, let's just fire up. And in we go. And let me double check here what we're running. So we got a 10 speed. Okay. Let's make sure I'm set on my 10 speed. We got H shifter. And we got a 10 speed. All right. So now with the new physics in this one, and I don't know how the physics are going to react to this truck. So that'll be a little bit interesting to see. How do we get out of here? Oh, there's our road. Okay. Fuel is fine. Sleep is obviously fine now. So let's get going. Park and brake off. Here we go. All right, I'm digging it. So I have a pretty weak engine in here, an old cat. Oh, whoops. 10 speed. We got 6 gear
Get
over
ready
there.
to turn right. Turn right.
So I've definitely got my steering. There's a lot more hand movement to get the truck to turn, so it stays straight a lot easier, I think. My steering is not straight. Let me fix that real quick because it bothers me. I thought we went over this. I swore I did. Okay. There we go. It goes straight now. Take right here. We got 35 miles an hour. We're in 9th gear. This thing is just really chugging along. Not a fast truck, not a fast engine. Got that one. Oh, sorry there. So yeah, I was used to the steering with the regular physics and the way that it's set up. Like a little bit of steering movement. Obviously, the sensitivity is going to affect all that. It can really affect the regular one, but the way that he's got this set up, I just love the response that it has, or lack thereof, that sluggish feel. I almost feel like I could actually lower the... I think I only have 1% dead zone. Nice. Getting rid of the dead zone with where the sensitivity is so low. Let's see what it does with no dead zone. Yeah. I think I like that already. I think I really do. We'll get 55 on that, so we got 200 miles to go. A little bit of a drive for this one. I think it was a bigger one to start with. So we're finishing off this drive. Technically, this will be episode 6 for this. If you're watching, really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. yeah, so like I was saying, we're on episode 6 with this, trying to restore the old rusty 359. I absolutely love this one. For a free mod, this is one of my favorite. Let's get a little bit
and
of
then exit
external
right.
view watching this truck, this physics. 'Cause I think I haven't seen.
Exit right.
Oh shoot! I can't exit that.
Recompute.
I just made quite a bit more drive inside. So you seem to get some decent bounce. Now, I was playing with another truck with this mod, and you definitely saw more like outside physics and stuff with those
Keep
floating
right.
cabs.
And then exit right.
Alright, let's get back in so I don't crash.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Like the hardest thing to get used to with this mod for me was the braking. And I'm not fully used to it too. Just the last game I was playing earlier today, I crashed into plenty of things because I couldn't stop in time or blowing through intersections. Let's hold off on the blinker just for the sound. See, I don't know where the clutch is anymore.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
So this one wasn't doing the best job, in my opinion, of running this red. I'm gonna run this light. Tight. Floating, floating. Oh, come on, go, go, go. I think an engine and transmission might be the first upgrades with this truck. Hold off on the visual stuff. Come on, I need to get over. Nope, I don't. Sorry. Sorry, car. I need to get off on this next exit here.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right. Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Some outside view for this car. Whoops. Forgot to go down into low. Yeah, see, this truck does not display the torque twist and all that as much as some other trucks do. But maybe these older trucks were like that. Yeah, they're a little Christopher.
Go straight.
Yeah, it could be that this truck just doesn't respond to this Real Physics mod like the other ones do. I don't know how that comes into play. Well, there's a... I was like, there's a helicopter in the intersection right there. Just waiting at the red light. That sucks. The lifeline. Hope they're alright. That would be why I heard that helicopter. You know what? I wonder if that's the case. So many times I've heard a helicopter and I go looking around and I never see anything. I wonder if it's because it's right off of the freeway somewhere in an intersection like this. Here we go. Anyways, I really like this mod. I think it was a fantastic thing to add. I will definitely be keeping it in my games as long as it's updated and functioning properly. Unless SCS makes a change and they kind of incorporate their own realistic physics update. I had added another physics mod quite a while ago. I was playing around with it and it seemed okay. I didn't notice big changes. What was weird about it is it wanted you to take all of the settings and slam them all to the right, so like fully maxed out on everything. And they said with that done, then it felt the way they intended it to feel. And I did that, and I was like, okay, this feels pretty good. And I took it off, and I tweaked all the settings myself, and I feel like I got a very similar feeling behavior with everything. I don't know if there were... Oh no, this is bad. Sorry about that, but I was going to slam right into that thing. But yeah, there could have been subtle stuff, you know, maybe it affected braking or it affected some of the visuals. I don't really know the details of that particular mod, but it was just one of the workshop mods that's a realistic physics that was one of the popular ones. I don't remember the title. And I used it briefly, then took it off and did my own tweaking with the settings to where I thought it felt good. And I've been playing with that for a while. Put this mod in, noticeable difference. So I'm very pleased with this one. Shout out to Serial Black Modding for that. And as soon as I pick up 1 or 2 or 3 of the engine packs here in the future, I will do an update video with those, showing them off, if I like them. So I plan on at least getting one. I'll probably do the Cat for the minimum. Maybe the Detroit too. I do have some Z mods, and I do use like the Critch Bomb or something. A couple variations of those. There's a couple modders who like incorporate, and they're all fine. My biggest gripe with a lot of the engine and the sound mods are making the engines too powerful. I want more realistic. I appreciate Z mods for having some that are a little bit more realistic. They have some outrageous ones too. And it looks like Serial Black might have some fairly realistic ones. With the horsepower and torque and all that. What I'm least impressed about there is the non-availability of some of the older engines, like the N14 or the 3406. I probably
Go
would buy
straight.
those 100% if you had them. Oh yeah, I was thinking I was in a 13. I'm not. 10. Don't have splits. Oh no, 130 miles still. We've got a ways to go. Right, not that far. But slow roads. We'll get this dropped off. Maybe I'll do another delivery. Or I might go into my other profile, maybe show off another truck. With this, I could do another video with it too. Separate video. Just keep this one. My Road to Restoration series and showcasing Serial Black Realistic Physics mod. So again, if you're watching this, I do really appreciate the support. You know, I'm a new channel trying to get into this whole thing and just kind of share my experience with the game.
Keep right.
And for now, it's American Truck Simulator. That's kind of my go-to right now. Hopefully I'll be playing that for a while. Kind of keep it going here. I know there's a handful of other YouTubers that do this game, and they do a very good job. If you haven't checked out their channels, Modded ATS is one that comes to mind. That's probably the biggest one in my mind that I know of. And then I forget the guy's name, Danny Creedy, if I remember correctly. You could go Goggles, something. He does a lot of videos and just driving and mods. And yeah, they're both pretty good. I think they
Keep
were both
right.
real truckers
And then
too,
go
so they
straight.
gave me a little different insight. I am not a trucker. Never have been, but I honestly
straight.
would like to be, and it may be in my future as I get a little older and my kids get older and have a little bit more ability to spend time away from home. Right now I can't or don't want to spend that much time away from home for my kids, so not ready for that. But I am honestly interested in becoming a truck driver, so this game gives me that little bit of fantasy for now. Chows. Elbows. Couple of ribeyes. Couple of New York strips and a tri-tip. Yep, that's what I see. Definitely tri-tip. So, saying again, if you enjoy this game and you like playing mods, I would 100% recommend the Serial Black Realistic Physics
Go
mod.
straight.
It is free, which is awesome.
Keep right. And then go straight. Go straight.
And all the recommended settings from the mod are pretty spot on. The only one I've turned down is the uneven terrain, and everything else feels pretty good. Could be truck specific. Might have to, fine tune whatever, but I think it feels so much better.
Keep right.
I will be keeping it on until there's some kind of change or it doesn't work. Yeah, so if you're enjoying what you see, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, comment, something. It means a lot to me. I'm just doing this for hobby, so I'd like to keep doing it. But it means something when people, reach out and let me know that they're enjoying what they see or want to see more or something. I know they want it soon. Oh no, I got an hour left. Oh, I'm gonna be late. Nope, I'm not gonna be late. I got an hour 50 minutes left. Hour 15. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Oh, I love this part of the country. Mountains and pine trees, lakes, rivers. Love it. Let's maybe tone that revving down a little. Hear that turbo. That's something I might actually. Oh boy, this is. Maybe slow down a little bit. Don't really know the effects of this physics and everything if I'm taking a corner a little fast. I don't want to flip. Look at that river. I don't think I have my fishing pole in the back. Otherwise I'd pull over and throw a fly. Some nice brown in there. Maybe some rainbow. Pretty land up here. Well, on a side note, I recently just finished the whole Winter Wonderland thing, or Christmas Winterland event. I got all 5 locations done and then 15 in Greece. What an enjoyable event from this game. I'm pretty new to doing any of the events. The only events I've ever done have been the Kansas one just recently and this Christmas Winterland one. And traveling, I mean the portal was, fantasy interesting but fun. But driving in the snow and seeing that terrain with the snow was so cool. I really hope they implement winter into this game. I can't think of
At the roundabout,
what
take
makes
the
sense
first
and what
exit.
would be a good way to do it and how you would have seasonal
Exit
change. I don't know. I don't have an answer,
Go straight.
but hopefully they do it and figure out what works, what makes sense in this game. That truck was cool. I just passed on the side there. 16 minutes. What do we got? Oh man. I got 25 minutes left. I'm gonna be there in 30. was too slow. Push limits. I don't know if this was a rush delivery or not.
Go straight. Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then keep left.
I think I just blew up my engine.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Let's check out Rusty.
Turn left.
That clutch engagement is so short. Really hard to get used to. Finding it's cool.
Get ready to turn right.
Is my right turn?
Turn right.
Yes, it is. I think I know this place.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, and I am going to
Turn
bypass
left.
the. Oh boy. I don't think I have the time. 15 minutes. Try.
You have arrived at your destination.
Where are you parking me, man? Where we at? Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I think we got this. It's not enough. Come on. Money. Park that. How much time we got? Oh, you're not going to show me now? Oops. 10 minutes to spare. All right. This is my own trailer. Boom. $1,000. That's good pay. Let's see if they've got something for me to pick up. What do we got? A baler, 34,000. We got a tractor. This is an express delivery. That's like a straight shot. Pay 700, another 1,000. They're expecting that Friday afternoon, so I could sleep on that one. I forget what I'm important. That's the urgent, yeah. Standard. High value. They're all high value. So do we want to go? Oh, I think I got my answer already. I love Steamboat. That's a hell of a drive, though. $29,000. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna head on down to Steamboat Springs. Let's take that job. I can sleep on this one. Cargo's been loaded. That's nice. So, well, I guess I don't need to start up right now. I'm gonna hold off on it. But, anyways, you know, thank you so much for watching and supporting. Give me a thumbs up, a comment, something. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed seeing Serial Black, Realistic Physics. And thank you for joining me on the road to restoration for the Rusty Outlaw 359, episode 6. And we will see you on the next one, episode 7. Thanks again. See you next.